This is Shayna with NextGenWeb, and I'm here with Laura Taylor of Connected Nation. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you're working on at Connected Nation?
Sure, yeah. We are in process of our state programs in Tennessee, Connected Tennessee, as well as Connect Ohio. Working hard down in the trenches there with the local and state officials to build programs to grow technology on a very locally grassroots-driven basis. Today we talked a lot about research and how that's relevant. We're very proud of the fact that our programs are research-driven, and we use that data to drive program development and then assessment along the way.
Mm-hmm. And it's great what you said too about having the real world stories to combine with the data. I really enjoyed that.
Thanks.
So the whole focus of today was talking about spurring broadband adoption. And what takeaways do you hope people leave with?
Well, I think that this report that Dr. Krieger and Dr. Hagee have released is really one of a kind. It's unlike anything I've ever seen, and it's unique in that it really focuses on barriers across the board to broadband and computer use, and it lists those barriers and it uses those as the core of the report and then builds around that, which is really interesting because barriers are a big deal for us, and that's one of the key factors that we look at when we are surveying residents and businesses across the state. We want to understand why aren't they using computers, why aren't they using broadband? Is it because they don't have a computer? It's because they don't think they need broadband. Those are actually the two biggest factors. And when we look across demographics, we find that those factors differ from one place to another and from one demographic to the next. So it's important for us, and I think kind of echoing Dr. Krieger and echoing Dr. Atkinson as well, it's important that we build programs that tackle specific problems, that look comprehensively at the barriers in a holistic way, so that we're trying to achieve all of our goals at once in the ideal, but then also looking specifically at the problems that local communities face, which again may differ from place to place, and then putting together programs that are research-based that tackle those specific problems and then assess them.
Great, yeah. And then finally, I saw recently that Connected Nation came out with a report about how libraries play a role in connecting communities. Could you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. Yeah, libraries are such, we have found through our research, both qualitatively and quantitatively along the way, that libraries really play a key role in providing digital literacy, digital literacy training, and then digital awareness for local people within the communities, particularly those low-income demographics, those low-income segments, and really those more vulnerable populations. Single parents were one of the demographics that we found that really rely on libraries for internet access, and so they're really providing this window to the world for these people who are otherwise disconnected, unconnected. So it was really interesting to look at the people within these local communities who are very dependent upon internet access at libraries, and then to see that they, in fact, these people who rely on internet or on libraries for internet use, they use applications for job searches and for lots of different economic development driven applications. They use them quite a bit more often than people who don't use internet at libraries, so other internet users, so people who just use internet at their home. They're using them for online courses more often, job searches, and lots of other different applications that really drive economic development. So libraries are a key force in that bridge to the digital divide.
Great, yeah, those were fantastic findings. So thanks so much for sharing your information and talking to NextGenWeb today.
My pleasure.